Good morning. All right, I'm just going to hop to it. I'll wait until we have like one person, just one. Alrighty, good morning, good morning. I am running shortly, but I wanted to jump in and give you guys the lowdown. So I, this morning, launched a blog post called How to Start a Business. And it basically covers all of my top tips to starting a business, whether that is starting a network marketing company or network marketing business, or whether that is starting your entrepreneurial journey, so launching a product. I wanted to jump in here and share with you all my top tips on how to start a business. They're very straightforward. They're super simple, but they are going to be incredible driving forces in your business. I'm going to give you a few extras that aren't in the blog post. But to give you guys an idea of kind of why I wrote this blog post, hey Katie, hey Liz, I get questions all the time from people asking me how to start a business. I have built over the past, let's just say past 8 years, I've dabbled in a multitude of businesses. I started a clothing company with my dad and ex-boyfriend, or now ex-boyfriend. I started my first network marketing company. I then dove headfirst into doTERRA. And so over the past 4 years with doTERRA specifically, I've built a multi-million-dollar brand and corporation from my basement, off my kitchen table, from shoddy internet, from my cell phone. So I wanted to share with you guys my top tips to making it happen, regardless of what business you are in, okay? So how many of you here, I know there's like 6 of you on here, how many of you here have a business or are wanting to start a business? You can share some hearts or a comment. So my first tip for you, hey Kate, is going to be drop the overwhelm around creating a business. So, okay, yeah, so easy, right? Easier said than done. But the truth is that when you first start out in business, it's so easy. Come here, Leo, come here, come on. He always wants out when it's time to speak. When it's time to start a business, it's so easy to feel that overwhelm. It's so easy to feel like there's so much happening because you have 1,000 things to do, right? You have a ton of people to call, a bunch of things to get set up. Leo, enough. Get over here. Come here. Come on the couch. Come here. The things get bigger. You require multiple stuff to do to bring them all together. This could be something simple like launch a website, but you need to create your blog and content first. The first thing I want you to do to help kind of reduce that overwhelm for you is to create a list of things that need to be done. Starting business, what do I need to do? If you are starting a business that you're selling product, obviously you're going to make sure that the product is created, you have stock of that product. If you're getting started with a network marketing company, the beauty is that there's a lot less to do. Get your butt over here. There's a lot less to do because you don't really have that overhead, right? I know with me, with doTERRA, it was honestly as simple as saying yes, trying and using product, and starting to share with people. So I want you to drop the overwhelm around starting a business because chances are there's actually very little that you actually need to do, okay? So drop that overwhelm. I want you to find a mentor or leader to learn everything you possibly can from. Give me 1 second. My God, I don't understand why he actually needs out. He was just upset. Enough. Driving me crazy. Cool. This is just the life, right? This is what happens. Reality here. Okay. Secondly, I want you to find a mentor. So find a leader or mentor or individual you look up to in your line of work, okay? So this could be somebody you don't know. This could be somebody you do know and you can actually mentor from. This can be somebody, a book you read, right? So I want you guys to find a mentor who you really look up to, who has done something or done what you want to do, and ask them if you can pay them to pick their brain. I hate that term, but I will often reach out to leaders who I look up to and ask them if I can pay them for their time, and ask them questions, or get to know their journey, or ask them if they can look at what I'm doing or my business opportunity, or maybe is there something I can change? Do you see something that I don't see? I want you to make sure that you are developing yourself, whether that be in the form of finding a mentor and asking them for help, or reading books, or listening to podcasts, but find somebody or something or multiple things that you can read and listen to better yourself, right? We're always constantly learning. And I want you to remember that don't be afraid to invest that money, right? Investing that money into something like finding a mentor or brain picking fee, right? I've seen leaders actually call it that. It's number one, it's a business expense. And number two, I firmly believe that sometimes you do have to spend a little money to make a little bit of money, okay? Especially when it comes to something like coaching or training. The third tip I have is it a business or is it a hobby? I say this to every single person that I talk to and I coach, because this is a make or break for most people in their businesses. So I'm sure I may be rubbing you the wrong way by saying this, right? It could be something that really sticks out for you. But if you've made it this far and you've listened to me this long and maybe you've read the blog post, I'm sure there's something here for you. The truth of the matter is that many women get super excited about this next endeavor. They get super excited about their passion project or their thing they're working on. But the problem is that they'll spend hours upon hours doing the things that they enjoy, the things that they like, the things that are exciting for them or fun, right? So creating social media content, writing the blog. But at the end of the day, when things get hard, at the end of the day, when things are a little bit tougher, they realize, oh my God, like I really haven't even done any revenue producing activities. How many of you guys are in this space? I know that there's probably a few of you that have got caught in this spot. So you spend hours working on the content, but then a few months pass by and you realize, holy crap, I've only been focused on the fun things and you haven't been looking at how to actually make money. So I want you to take yourself and your work seriously so that others will too. This does not matter if it's a side hustle or a full-time grind. This is a business and it deserves your love and respect and attention. I run into so many women in the network marketing space who say to me, oh yeah, it's just my part-time gig, and they treat it like it's a hobby. If you want to make the money of a business, my sweet friend, you have to treat your business like a business, okay? You have to. The next portion here is to discover a routine that works best for you. You start your own business, you're super excited. Best part, no boss, right? No one's telling you what to do. But something you figure out very quickly in the entrepreneurial space is that this free time can be a blessing and a curse. This can be a great thing, and it can also be the worst thing ever. There's days where you don't shower. There's days where you don't brush your teeth and you're knee deep in content, knee deep in following up or in production mode. And there's days where you Google new decor or an online shop or whatever. You're doing the things that are not income producing. So I will tell you, when I first started my business, I fell super victim to this for a few months before I realized that I had to keep hours similar to those that I had at my job. So I had to set work hours. That was a huge piece of the puzzle for me. I had to set hours for myself so that I stayed pretty normal to what my corporate job was. So for myself, I set my day, I worked 9 to 3. And still from time to time, this is a thing I have to come back to. But I set daily work hours from 9 till 3. And the best part was I got up, I got ready as if I was going to work. I made my coffee and I got to work for the day. And it really set me up for success. So if you are an entrepreneur, you're just starting your business, or you are a network marketer, and maybe you're finding that your business is struggling a little bit, or this is a piece that you're having a hard time with, my tip for you is going to be setting a routine. Set work hours for yourself so that your business doesn't spread into areas of your life where you don't want it to be. Okay, so the reason I do 9 to 3, and sometimes it's like 9 to 3 and then 5 to 9 because Aaron's out, right? So I'll set hours based off of that, but the key is going to be in setting these hours and a routine for yourself that you can follow, okay? So to come back to kind of the tips that I gave you in the blog, drop the overwhelm. So it's not as crazy as you think it is. You create that chaos in your head. Write out a list. Write a list of what you need to do and start working on that. Write a list of the things that are like have to do to don't really have to do, but maybe want to do, and start working through those. Find a mentor, find a support system, find somebody who can teach you the things you need to learn. Is this a business or a hobby, right? How are you going to treat this as, is it a business? Or is this just a, fun, I just do in my spare time, okay? Because if it's just a spare time thing, you're just gonna make spare time money. And I know a lot of you want to create massive successful businesses. Discover a routine that works for you. And then my last tip is going to be share a product or a company that you're passionate about. So if this is something that you, and this isn't in the blog, this is totally extra. If you are starting a business, so how to start a business, my number one tip for you is going to be don't start a business sharing or doing something just because it's going to make you money. If this is something that you're passionate about, it's never going to be a hobby. It's always going to be a business because you can never stop sharing it with people. So find a product. If it's network marketing, find a product or an opportunity. Maybe it's Beachbody for you, or maybe that's Arbonne, or maybe that is you creating jewelry. Maybe you absolutely adore that and you're passionate about it. Find a product, or don't start a business until you have a product or opportunity or something you're selling that you are uber passionate about. Because I can guarantee you, if you're not passionate about it, it's not going to get off the ground because you're not going to be excited to do it every day. So I love you guys. Let me know if you have any questions about this. I am darting out for a quick meeting and lunch with a girlfriend. And again, I will link up, actually I'll do it right now in the comments, the blog post if you guys want to go and take a peek. Have a good day. I'll talk to you soon.